Okay, what we discuss is service desk. So first one, what is an organization? What is service provider? And what are the IT services? And what are the different IT services? And we also discuss the cycle. Means what is this total cycle? So what is this technical team will do, like IT employees will do, what are their different profiles and what is their work, how they will approach to the customers, how customer can approach our IT employees like that. We discussed that cycle, what happened, okay, with the different tools with the use, like internal and external customers also we discussed, okay. So we discussed about a ticket also, right? So what is the ticket? How the ticket is, what is the content in the ticket? How the ticket is useful? Different types of tickets: incident ticket, service request ticket, alert ticket. Incident and service request ticket. Yes. Incident ticket is about like a not working, failed, errors. Okay, this type of things are incident tickets, like issues. Issues or problems, that is incident tickets. Service request tickets, something a user is required, like maybe a change of services, access permissions, maybe some update or upgradations. Okay. Something new is required, like I want internet access. My laptop should be like 32 GB upgradation. I want a VPN access. I want a printer access. Okay. I want a virtual machine in the AWS cloud, like that. These are all service request on. Alert tickets you will receive from the monitoring tools. Monitoring tools monitor your infrastructure, on-premises infrastructure or cloud infrastructure. Anything is any warnings or errors are generated, like something is down or some issue is occur. So then your monitoring tool generate alarm and send alert messages to your service desk. So service desk create alert tickets. Priorities. So we have a different priorities. Also, we discuss about the priority levels P1, P2, P3, P4. So higher priority, very high priorities, medium priority, lower priority kind of stuff. Okay. Each different types of issues has a different priority levels. Each issue different priority levels are there. Okay. Priority levels. So these priority levels also based on the impact on the users, impact on the business. So based on that, these priorities also defined. And who will going to define this priority? Service provider and the customer. Okay. So define for this kind of scenario, what is the priority? What is the priority for this one? What is the impact based on priority and impact? What is the type of priority it is? Priority level it is. Okay. They will define it. So automatically your service desk softwares depends upon the user request. Okay, this priority is automatically assigned. Okay, and customers also in some organization, customer also can define what is their priorities. Okay, so they can also define. So what is their priority? So they need to be resolved. This is very urgent. So they will specify urgent priority like that. Okay. And next one is service desk manager can see the ticket and change the priority level. Sometimes the ticket comes with a very urgent type, but it's actually not urgent. Is you need to take time to resolve it. Okay. It's not a much impact on the users or a business. So then priority they can able to change. Then increase and decreasing the priority is also possible. Even end user means as an agent I received a ticket, I can also change the priority level. Okay, so we're going to define the priorities. First of all, priority defined by the organizations. Okay, so based on that, it's a priority levels are there. But based on the customer, their issues or their requirements, the priorities can be defined means the specified. Defined is defined by service provider and customer. Okay, but specified. So my issue is high priorities. Okay, or my issue is medium priority. And now it's no, there is no urgency to resolve my issues. Okay, so like that, is the customer can able to specify their priorities, or the service desk manager can able to specify the priority, or agent means service desk analyst also can change the priority, and service desk softwares can also specify the priorities. So this is we discussed yesterday. So one or two points any missing. This is another video, guys. So that is 16th batch. This is 12th batch. Okay. Content is basically same but different people. Commonly, there is high processor is common in both the videos. Okay. So that service desk analyst is different. So that is by Naresh, and this is by Manvit. Okay. So real demo type only. I think if anybody watched already yesterday, okay, that the 16th and 16th video. Okay, you can understand. So there is a Freshworks tool they are using for service desk analyst, how they receive a ticket, how they will resolve the ticket kind of stuff. Okay, so try this one. So then you will get to understand better. Okay, and also we discussed about a response and resolution time. Hmm? Response and resolution time. So what is the response time? Whenever you receive a ticket, you have to respond first. You received a ticket. So you have to respond fast. And what is the resolution? Ticket resolution means whether it is a service request ticket or alert ticket or incident ticket. So depends upon its priority, and the resolution time is also defined. So depends upon your priority, depends upon resolution time or a due time. Okay, or a due time. Within the due time or within the resolution time, you have to resolve the issue or fulfill the user requirements. Okay, that is. And who is defined this response and resolution time? It depends upon the organization, means service provider and the customer. Okay, some places is a common, like if some are like a P1 ticket is a 4 hours, P2 ticket is 8 hours, P3 ticket is 24 hours, P4 ticket is 72 hours. Okay, so all depends upon the organizations. Okay. Mm. In some places, they will take a issue as a lower priority level. So some places depends upon. And these hours, we are having like a 4 hours, 8 hours, and they mentioned this SLA, service level agreement, which is an agreement between the service provider and customer. So they also mentioned this, the priority levels and their response and resolution time in the SLA document. Plus, one more is there, that is, 24 by 7. What is 24 by 7? 24 hours, 7 days a week support we are providing. Services we are providing as well as support we are also providing. So it depends upon organization. So as I said now, so book my show. Okay, make my trip. Yeah, Samata.
Sir, what if resolution time goes behind than expected?
Okay, good. Very good. We'll see that. Very good. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question.
Sure,
It
sure.
is if in case we got a 4 hours of ticket resolution, but we tried and it is 6 hours. The time up. So, but you resolved it or not, that's the secondary, but your time is up. Your due time is completed. So that is SLA violation. That's called a SLA violation. Okay. That is, we are going to see how to avoid this SLA violation. What are other things? We'll see. Okay. That's actually one question. Where are we? Here. Some organizations providing 24/7 support to their customer, depends upon the organization customers. Okay. For example, yesterday we take one example, right? Book My Show. Okay, we are we are running the Book My Show website in our data centers, for example, just for example. Okay, it's something like maybe people can access a Book My Show anytime, right? So they got some problem in their site. So site is down, or maybe some errors are occurred, or maybe slow connectivities. So they need a 24/7 support. So what we are I think 24/7. Some organization go with a 24 by 5. 24 by 5. What is 24 by 24 hours we provide support, but 5 days a week only, Monday to Friday. That's it. Saturday, Sunday, not required. So it's like a production-based companies. Our client is production-based company. They are working for 5 days a week. Saturday, Sunday, they don't do work. So when they are working, we are also provide a support if they need a virtual machine, cloud-related services, access permissions. So that is 5 days a week support. Saturday, Sunday, holiday. Okay. Some organizations only 8 hours per day. It means morning 9:30 to 6:30 or morning 9 to 6, only on a Friday, up to only 5 days, or maybe 7 days. So it depends. 8 hours, 8/5, 8/7, you can only daytime, only a specific time only. Okay. It's all depends upon service provider and client organization. Okay, and depends upon what services we are providing. Based on that, these are defined. Okay. Yes, very good. Um, yes, this is from here. Where are we went? Response and resolution time. So whenever you receive a ticket, you have to respond first and you have to resolve the ticket. And based on the ticket priorities, the ticket time is also defined. Okay, 8 hours ticket, 12 hours ticket, 24 hours ticket, like that. You must resolve the ticket by the given time. For example, morning 9 o'clock, you received a ticket. It has to be resolved by evening 5 o'clock. For example, it is 8 hours ticket. Okay. For example, it is a 8 hours ticket. Okay. Sometimes, sometimes you are busy with some other work, or maybe you try to resolve it, but it's not resolved by the given time. Or maybe you try to resolve it, but so 8 hours, not 8 hours, it's now you are 10 hours done. Okay. Finally, you have done, but it is you cross the given time. So if you do not resolve the issue by given time, so by 5 o'clock it has to be resolved, but it is 6 o'clock you resolved it. But still you are taken a war time, right? So that is what it is called as SLA violation. So this is SLA violation. Okay, SLA violation. If the ticket is not resolved by the given time, means resolution time or due time, then it is a SLA violation. More number of SLA violations means you do SLA violation, depends upon your organization. Guys, SLA violations will happens in an organization. Okay. If you done one time, two time, depends upon your organization. No problem. Something depends upon your things. It's excused. No problem. But more number of SLA violation, it is danger for your organization. For example, you have done so many violations. Okay, or in your team, lot of people done so many violations. Okay, first we'll take thing. You have done so many SLA violations. So you have to resolve by 8 hours, but you are taking 10 hours. You have to resolve by 16 hours. You have taken 24 hours. Okay, okay. So you done a lot of SLA violations. So your company, your told you get no, you are not working properly. So you have a lot of SLA violations. Okay. So you better to resign. Don't. This is not good. No problem, guys. If you lost a job, that is not a big deal because you can get it out on another place. But company faces, SLA, lot of SLA violations from an organization to client. So what happened? Client lost the customer. If you lost the job, no, you will get another. But if an organization lost the customer, a client, it's very difficult to get. It's impact on their business. Okay, and lot of extra fine is there. Okay, not only billing, billing effect is there. Okay, so we don't get the money, our billing. Next is maybe we required to pay extra back to the our client. Okay, we lost the customer, and if it is went out, then we will maybe lost other customers also. It is big loss for the organizations. Okay, but how to deal with this SLA? How to not to go with SLA violations? Okay, how to not how this SLA violation should be avoided? How to avoid it? Okay, of course there is something like a ticket holding, transferring, escalation. These terminologies are also there. We'll back to these terminologies, but I want to tell one important thing. These parts. Okay, what is this? A standard operating procedure. As I said, guys, either you are a fresher or maybe having an experience like 1 year experience, 2 years experience, 5 years experience. But what is an organization want? As just before I said, what are the tasks assigned to you? You must fulfill that task. You must complete that task. Maybe it is like an installation, or maybe it is like a configurations, or maybe some change like an update. Maybe it is a troubleshooting related. If some issue is there, you have to fix it. Okay, or maybe you have to do certain changes, or maybe a full upgradation is required. Okay, so there is a task, right? Either it can be a setup or maybe a troubleshooting related. It's a task. You have to do it. Either you are a fresher or experienced with a lesser experience or more experience. What is a company wanted? You must successfully fulfill your task. That you should get a successful outcome, not failed outcome. Okay? You should not do any mistakes. So what I have to do as an organization? What I have to do? So I created these SOPs, standard operating procedure. Is a set of step-by-step instructions. This SOP is a set of step-by-step instructions compiled by an organization. Organization is company. Organization means in the organizations, seniors, experienced people, people who are working in the same organization for a long time. Okay, like senior employees, experienced employees. Okay, those who are working in organization and seen the lot of different issues. So issues are perfecting the task management. Okay, means to do anything. So they created this SOPs automatically. What is this? To help workers carry out complex routine operations. Okay, complex routine operations. Just you have to follow SOP. So there is a task is assigned. You have to install a web server. So there is a SOP is given. What are the first thing? So you have to first set up a server as a virtual machine or a physical machine. Install an operating system. Which operating system you required? Okay, install the OS. And while you're installing OS, what are the steps you have to follow? Okay, for a set up a web server. And what type of web application, web server application you want to use it? You have to set up that one. How to configure it? What is the background configuration? Configuration files. Okay, firewall exclusions, IP mapping, port mapping. So that you have to do all the steps one by one as it is given instructions. Then you deploy your application, your website in it, testing it, working. Yes, this is web service completed. See, you have to follow the step by step instructions and complete the task. Okay. So, of course, you need a basic knowledge of doing anything. For that one, you need a basic knowledge. Okay. You need a basic knowledge and little experience is also required. Okay. But what is the company is expecting? Whether you are 1 year experience or 5 years experience. If you are doing a task, it should be successful. Okay. So what is the purpose? SOPs aims to achieve efficiency, quality output, uniformity of performance. I like that word. It is uniformity of performance. So what does that mean? Whether I'm doing it as an experienced person or maybe you are doing it as a less experienced person. But output must be same, same quality of output. It's not like failure kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, these are 5 years guys. Definitely it is successful. It's a 2 years experience candidate. Definitely maybe may not be successful. It's not like that. Both are following SOP. Both will do it. Mainly important. What organization required? Success. Okay. Not failures, right? So that's why organization providing SOPs. Well, reducing miscommunications, failure to comply with the industry regulations. By following SOPs, also you are following the regulations of industry. Okay, this is called a SOP, guys, standard operating procedure. This standard operating procedure for doing any certain task. Okay, organizations will provide this step-by-step instructions. Okay, these are SOPs for doing certain tasks or troubleshooting purpose also. Installation, configuration, updations, upgradations. I have a Windows Server 2022. New server came, Windows Server 2025. So my organization said like that, upgrade from 2020 to 2025 server. And it is given to me. Okay. So how can I do it? If I have a knowledge, I can do it, of course, definitely. Okay. So if I don't have a knowledge, definitely I can't do it. But even I have a knowledge, if organization provide an SOP to how to upgrade from Windows Server 2020 to 2025. So they given a document. Okay. So either Microsoft is providing or organization is providing how to upgrade to the higher organization. So then I will follow that SOP and simply I will update. And without missing any steps. So one by one step I have done. So completed the task and successfully I'm upgraded. Okay. Updating, updating. So you got a new version of application is there. So for example, now it is Oracle database 22 CR 24C is running. Okay, for example, 21.2.1 is a application is there. So it's need to be updated. No need to upgrade, just update. It's a new update is available. Or maybe Windows Server update is required. Or Linux is need to update it. How to do update? What are the pre-requests to do update? What is the post checking to the update? Like that, it's in a SOP. So, for example, I have a Linux server. I have to update it. So, first of all, what are the current running services? What are the load on my machine? So, I have to check the pre-requests. Is anybody talking to me? Hmm. The new join, I think so. Will send to the madam and madam will see that one. Okay. Okay. Guys, got the what is SOP? Where are we? Yeah. You have to check the pre-request of Linux before I'm updating. Then I put a command, update command, and after update, I must be whether I should restart the system or not. So then based on that, I will put the command and wait for the updates are completed. Once update is completed, restart the system and verify that what are the affected things, what are the updates are successfully done. Then we'll continue. Or maybe I want to take a backup. So again, I have to take the SOP. So it's what backup? It's a Windows Server backup, or Linux system backup, or a Windows desktop backup, or MacBook backup. So take the system, check the backup procedures. Okay. What is it? What is the backup tool we are using? Where to store this backup? Okay. So we have to follow the SOP. Okay. So these tickets are not only troubleshooting, guys, whatever we discuss about a ticket. So not only for some customer will contact you. Within an organization also, they will assign task to you. But to assign a task to you, they need certain tool. Okay. So what is your follow-up action? What is your that task related information? So they will assign to you. So it means through the ticketing system only. Okay, it's not about only customer contact, but also in an organization, different tasks you have to perform depends upon your working area. So which profile you are, which part you are working. Okay, which domain you are working. Okay, so that's why I given these examples also to understand. Okay, these are all so many works are there in a IT organization. Okay, guys, SOP. Next is KEDB, non-error database. Non-error database. This KEDB can be in a two parts. We can say KEDB is in a two parts wise we can take. One is an issue is occurred. What is the first one KEDB? An issue is occurred. So that issue related probable causes and possible solutions are attached in the database. Okay, it's a follow-up like a flow chart kind of stuff. Okay, or if this is causing the issue, what is the verification and what is the solution and what is the verification of fix like that. So there is any issue is occur, current issue it is, currently investigation is. So what are the possible probable causes? What are the possible solutions? Okay, verify the each and every solution. So it is live status, it is there. If you ever seen, or you can type in Google also, no problem. Jira desktops. Okay. So what is this Jira desktop? It's like what it is? Current running issues. So successfully completed or any issue is there? Any issue? It is showing in the dashboard. So people will try different solutions, right? So what are the different solutions? Who is responsible to fix these issues? And what is going on? So it is a KDB, non-error database. We know the issue and currently investigating and try to find a solution. Once issue is resolved, that KDB case is closed. So case is open cases. That is part one. Part two of the KDB. In KDB also we can tell, like in the knowledge base type, means we received a lot of issues. We received a lot of issues. Okay. We received a lot of issues are there. So, right. So, with experience and knowledge and different solutions people tried. Okay. Some are working solutions, some are not working solutions. What the people do it, they'll put it in a document called a KDB document or a knowledge based document. So, what is the purpose? In a future, so I join in an organization. I am not having any knowledge that what is the most frequently occurred issues. First, I joined, but in that organization, what are the frequently occurred issues based on the client or their organization infrastructure. So I can go through the KEDB, what are the frequently occurred issues. So I seen and I got that information. So when get any related issues are occur, I can able to fix it. First one. Second one, of course, guys, whether a fresher or experienced person, having more knowledge or less knowledge, but no one knows 100%. No one knows 100%, right? So people earlier means senior, experienced people, people who done different type of solution to fix the issues. They document things about what is an issue, what is the probable cause, and what is the solution they tried, and what is the success rate of that solution. Okay, success rate of that solution. So then when you are receive an issue, a customer got an issue, or maybe you face certain kind of issues, you have to resolve it. So what is the best thing is search in a database. I got this issue, what to do? So they will provide a solution, a proper working solutions they will provide. Try one by one solution, okay, which is working, mark them it is working and document it and update SOPs. Okay, so that is the thing. So in an organization, we don't need to worry about, we are always go to the SLA violations and all. But there is a thing called SOP, KEDB. It's a step-by-step instructions to do any task or to troubleshoot any issue related. So there is a step-by-step instructions and documents are provided. With help of these things, we can able to complete our task successfully as well as we can resolve the issues successfully. Okay, that's the one point in a SLA violation. How you not going to be violated? Okay, if person wantedly doing it means I received a ticket, I'm ignoring it, so I will check it later. After 1 hour, I have some work. I will go for lunch, or maybe I am talking in my mobile phone. So if you are ignoring it, then it is not a good idea. But there is a lot of help to do any task or to complete any task or resolve any issues. Okay. So one more point is, guys, that is called troubleshooting model. So we discussed about SOP, KEDBs, right? Whether your organization providing SOPs or KEDBs to you or not, but follow this troubleshooting model. Whether you are having SOPs or KEDBs for a certain task purpose or troubleshooting purpose, if they are providing that kind of documents to you or may not be providing, follow the troubleshooting model. First, any issue is occur. First, we have to identify. So that's identify the issue or identify the problem. Okay. This model I have taken from a book related to CompTIA A+. Okay, CompTIA is a vendor neutral training and certification provider. Vendor neutral. It's not Microsoft, it's not a Red Hat, it is not a Cisco. Okay, it's a vendor neutral. So different organization providing their certification and academic training kind of stuff. But this is vendor neutral, means if you learn CompTIA related and then it works for any kind of um, organizations. Okay. So we'll back this. So what is the model? It's a 6 steps. Here it is. Identify the problem. What is the identify the issue or identify? First, we should know what is an issue. If without knowing what is an issue, how can we troubleshoot? That's not, here there's a one question is also there. Okay, customer said nothing is working. Nothing works. Nothing is working. Okay, nothing is working. How can you troubleshoot? So there is an answer also there. Okay. Mhm. So first of all, we should know what is the issue. Is a network issue, software issue, hardware issue, system related issue, server related issue, fiber optical cable related issue. Okay, so first of all, what issue it is? Network is down, the server is down, okay, or maybe system is not running, VPN is not connecting, Outlook is not open, okay. So like that, internet is not working. So you must know what is an issue. So identify the issue. Establish probable cause. For every issue, there is a multiple possible causes are there. Okay. Multiple causes are there. Way to verify it. Establish probable cause. Establish probable cause. Test the theory. Test the theory. Establish probable cause. Test the theory. What is test the theory? Okay. Once again, first identify the issue. Establish probable cause. What causing these issues? What are the possible causes of these issues? Test the theory. So you understand, you feel these are the five causes possible, probable, five causes are there. Each cause, what is the solution? If this is causing an issue, what is the solution? And if you do this solution, issue is resolved or not. If so, what is the cause and what is the solutions? If I try this solution, issue is resolved or not. Like that, we have to test it. We have to think theoretical testing, not a direct testing. It is theoretical testing means yes, did we is required to check the cable? Is required to check the batteries? Maybe we have to restart the system. Okay. So like that, what is the issue? What causing the issue depends upon causes of issue. What can be the possible solutions? What solutions are suitable for your issue? Once you understand what is a suitable solution, establish plan and implement solution. You have to plan so how to implement this solution? First, you have to plan it and implement the solution. Once you are implement solution, verify the fix. Make sure it is working or not. If it is working, good. Not working means we'll try another solution. Okay. If it is working and we do preventive measures, so then issue may not be repeated again. Document finding. What is in a document finding? So what are the things you have done on this particular issue? You have to document it and update it to the SOP or KEDB. Okay. So what is that in the document? What is an issue? What causing this issue? What solution? What solution you're implemented? And what are the working or not? Okay. Next is what preventive measures you have taken so then issue may not be repeated. So these are the troubleshooting model. Identify the issue or identify the problem. Establish probable cause. Test the theory. Establish plan and implementation. Implement the solution. Verify the fix and do preventive measures. Document finding. Okay. More importantly, guys, here it is. Understanding is very important. Okay. The steps, okay, but by your understanding also, you can tell. As it is, okay. No. Okay. So these are the main points like SOP, KEDB, troubleshooting model. This, with the help of this, you can resolve anything by the given time. Okay, you can resolve issues by the given time. But still, you may not happen. It may not be happen sometimes. Sometimes you are not a direct involvement is not there. Means you are not a reason for this SLA violations. How to avoid those kind of situations? Next is okay. Next is if in case, for example, for everything there is a reason. For everything there is a reason. Like for example, by 4 o'clock, it has to be fixed. Issue has to be fixed, or a request has to be fulfilled. But it taken a time. So by maybe it is not done by 4 o'clock. But there is a kind of reason. So you have to specify the reason. If the reason is valid, it will be considered sometimes. Okay. Sometimes you may not directly responsible in it, or maybe sometimes because of some different reason. So it's got delayed. So you have to specify it, and your team leader or your manager will verify that's your reason of this SLA violations. But before going to that points again, understand SOP and KEDB and Troubleshooting Model. What you do, guys, just take small break. Then we're also going to see this SLA violation, ticket holding, ticket transfer, and escalation. This is also we are going to see after a small break. And I didn't explain SO, SLA, OLA, UC also. We're going to see. And then we'll go into this terminologies. Before going to terminology also, I try to show you a small window. Okay. Take a small break. So when we will be back, 11:15. Okay. Take time to break. Back in 10 minutes. Someone put a message. Yeah, the document already shared in our group. Okay. It's in our group. SAR shared a lot of things. That's why we're missing. This is our document. Otherwise, I will share it once more because some people are added. Okay. This is your document. Okay. Back in 10 minutes, guys.